During Advent, we have veered away from the regular lectionary readings, choosing instead to focus on the genealogy of Jesus. However, I haven't changed the psalm reading. I kept that the same, really just out of laziness, to be honest. Because if I had thought ahead, I probably never would have chosen Psalm 80. Not today of all days. Psalm 80 doesn't sound very Christmassy, and it is terrible for the fourth Sunday of Advent when we light the candle of love. This is not a psalm of love. It's one of lament. Let me summarize what you're about to hear when we get to the psalm. It is a lament, perhaps a lament about the exile, and it cries out against God. You loved us, God. You transplanted us from Egypt. You raised us up and nurtured us. You cared for us. It was all so wonderful, the psalm says. But now, it's all gone, all ruined. The walls are crumbling. Boars and insects ravage the land. The vines cut down. In this psalm, the people of God are crying out in pain, and they blame God for it. You fed us the bread of tears, made us drink tears by the bowlful. Oh, it's heartbreaking. I don't want to read about heartbreak on the Sunday we celebrate love. This doesn't fit the theme. But then again, how can we talk about love without lament? Are we being honest if we just recognize one side of that coin? Every love comes with heartbreak. It's the one thing that's guaranteed, I think, when a couple gives their wedding vows. This will end in tears, even if it lasts a lifetime. Some would say that's the price we pay for love, but that just seems to blame the lovers too much, in my opinion, as if we should just suck it up and accept the contract we signed. No. I think we have every right to lament. It is painful. Here in Psalm 80, we hear the people of God cry out about how painful it is to lose the land they love, to lose the community they love, to feel like they've lost the God they love. I don't know if God actively made them an object of derision, like the psalm will claim. I don't look to the psalm for accurate theology. The psalms are an expression of the heart. This is how they feel, whether right or wrong. They feel abandoned. They are bargaining, desperately bargaining for any help from God to ease the pain. In this psalm, like a lot of the laments in the Bible, there is no answer from God. I think there is no answer for the pain we feel. Instead, we just leave space for the cry to be heard. This, oh God, is the pain we're in. See it, hear it. At this Christmas season, and especially tonight on the longest night of the year, we might feel like lamenting too. There's a lot of grief in our congregations. You who have loved now live with heartbreak. There's nothing we can say that will make sense of it. Nothing will take the pain away. But please know that it's okay to lament. It's okay to cry when everything else around you seems joyful. If you're angry with God, well, you're not alone. Here's a psalm that feels the same. But let me point out one more thing about this psalm, something I hope you'll notice when we read it. Despite the pain, it still hopes. As I said earlier, in Advent, hope is one of those last things that still holds on when everything else is gone. The psalmist, despite losing it all, despite their anger against God, is still desperately hoping that things can get better. It repeats 3 times, "Restore us, O God, make your face shine on us, that we might be saved." It's a plea, but also a statement of faith. The writer holds on to the faith that God can do amazing things. Maybe the pain won't ever be fully gone, but it won't be the only thing you feel. Christmas might be different this year, but it's still sacred. And maybe the sacredness will feel even more holy. The psalm you read today doesn't give any answers, but it does name the pain. It gives voice to the things we feel. Maybe by sharing its words, we might also feel the hope it gives voice to. think maybe this is the best psalm we might read when we light the candle of love. Amen.